5.
Huh?
I think I labeled it. You know what? It was still on 4, but I did put love and hip hop, so you'll see it in a bit. It'll say love and hip hop.
And I'll just switch it.
Yeah.
Mic check. Ready when you are.
All right.
Yeah. Testing. We are back for another episode 5.
Yeah.
So it is myself and Porter again.
C. Porter, what up?
MP is doing the family thing.
Shout out to MP.
And
what
we
up?
understand that. So today's episode is love and hip hop. Boom! Drop the ball! So last week I didn't even get to post it, but I'm gonna post it. If you hear episodes 4, we was playing with the camera, so we hoping it worked this time because I got the iPad.
Hopefully. Right.
So if not, as always, we are offering audio.
Yeah.
So I'm in a good mood. Porter knows why.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a good mood, man. In a great mood. We just gonna leave it as that. I'm in a good mood. All right, so look. So remember we was talking about how I be having my iPad and do my notes. Check this out.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Check this out. It's on my phone.
God, man. So it automatically syncs.
Yeah, it automatically syncs. Even the episodes that you had synced, I had just revised them to how we do.
Yeah.
It syncs. And whatever's on my phone comes on my iPad.
You convincing me or persuading me to get an iPad.
Nah, you're going to get one.
Yeah.
Like, it's no question. I still have to check up on that.
Please, for the AirPods and the...
Yeah, I even drew music notes. Look at that. I'm crafty to the motherfucker. Yeah, so let's see. I'm going to start it off with the definition of love. It's a strong affection for another arising out of kinship or personal ties. Affection. See, I need my glasses. Okay, I'm going to just say admiration, benevolence, or common interest.
Yeah.
And then we have the definition for hip-hop, a cultural movement associated especially with rap music.
Originated in the 70s.
In New York, right?
Mm-hmm. In the Bronx.
Bronx.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
And actually, they actually have it as the actual birthday for hip-hop is August 11th, 1973 in the Bronx. They're saying that that's the actual birthday of hip-hop.
That's old as shit.
Yeah, but in reality, it's not.
It's not because it's not as old as my dad. My dad's older than hip-hop.
Right. Think about all the other music genres. It's the youngest.
That's crazy.
It's the youngest genre of music right now. Period. It's only like 50. 83, 93, 2003, 2013, 2023.
They just celebrated the 50th.
50th year.
Yeah, my father's older. He's like 50. He'll be 58.
Yeah. So hip hop is only 50.
Damn.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I know that you wanted to touch on this topic. One, this is a great topic for you because, you know, you produce and you make beats. And
yeah. So
with that being said, I know a lot of things have transpired.
It's a lot going on.
Like,
it's a lot going
Diddy, on. And the reason why I bring him up is because just like R. Kelly, they all had their contribution, and that's gonna be later in the episode. Like, dude, that's what actually one of my questions. Should we still support, even though they have written and done so much? Yeah. For hip hop and R&B and whatever the case may be. But you know, then this morning I wake up to Meek Mill and Wale.
Meek Mill, Wale. Then we got J. Cole apologizing at Dreamville Fest to Kendrick, you know what I mean, for his diss, you know. So, you know, that's initially what really sparked me to say, you know, because, you know, for the listeners, you know, this was originally supposed to be like later on in the season,
Definitely.
you know, but with everything going on, I was like, this is perfect timing for us to have this conversation and talk about the topics that we just mentioned, you know, and the people that we just mentioned, and you know, with this particular show here. So yeah, so with the J. Cole thing, I gotta kick it off, right? So as most people know, they heard, you know, I sent you the Kendrick shot, right? You know, on the Future Metro Boomin album, right? So boom, you know, he kind of kicked it off.
And and then not even that, freaking JT and Young Miami going at it.
Oh,
and,
see, I
and
didn't even know that.
And JT,
I didn't even know that.
So it started before we kick off with that. JT, Glorilla released a song, I think, with Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay, yeah. I actually listened to that this morning.
I think she said something, and people were referencing it to JT because apparently she supposedly slapped her. It was over some little Uzi shit. I don't know. So anyway, so with that, Glorilla was like, yo, I ain't, you know, we cool, we ain't got shit. Then JT just went off the hinge, and now next thing you know is her and her partner. That's like if me and you start beefing, but they trading shots just like, you know, remember when Megan and a few months ago, Megan and Nicki Minaj, like then Lotto and Ice Spice, like this shit is
which that kind of sizzled out that whole Megan and Nicki thing.
Yeah, it was just here today, gone tomorrow.
Like, I don't think Megan ever really responded, did she?
Nah, she just laughed. She literally went on live and just laughed her. Now, I don't care for Nicki and I don't care for Megan, but Nicki too old and Megan, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of either or. I mean,
I'll listen to their music, but you're not gonna catch me at a show.
Nah.
I'm not paying to see them.
What you will catch me at, because I just hit my cousin up about it because they just made this announcement that Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes, and Ciara show.
Yeah, I'll go to that.
Missy is headlining her first tour where she's headlining with Busta Rhymes and Ciara. That's going to be crazy.
I just want to make this announcement real quick. If you briefly see me get up and walk off, it's just me checking our camera. It's just us two. We don't have anybody else, so don't mind me. Just continue to watch because Porter going to keep talking. Go ahead, do your thing. I'm about to check the camera.
Yeah. So, so that show is going to be super crazy. I think that's going to be great for the culture. And the tickets actually go on sale on Friday. So I definitely will be looking at getting tickets for that show. For real, I got to see Missy and Busta Rhymes. That's gonna be a party. That's gonna be a party. That's gonna be an amazing show to go to. But yeah, so anywho, back to this whole J. Cole and Kendrick situation. I don't want to, because we hitting a lot of topics and we only got an hour, so I really want to briefly go over that and then we'll run to the next. But a lot of people are giving J. Cole a lot of slack right now because he apologized.
So
right?
let me ask you, how do these rappers know that that's about them? Because I come from an era where you can sneak this all you want, but if you ain't mention my name,
exactly,
right? Why am I gonna put? He ain't mention no name because in that Kendrick, but them women do it too,
right? So
Nicki Minaj thought Megan Thee Stallion's track was about her, and it's like, yo, if you ain't mention my name, what I'm tripping for?
I mean, because here's the thing, right? When you got witty rappers like Kendrick, and he says stuff like, "That's a K with all these nines. Y'all gonna have to see Pet Cemetery," you know, like. The lyrical, those of us who study lyrics, we're like, hold on, that's a K with all those nines. You got to see Pet Cemetery. Oh, He's saying K is Kendrick, but K9 like a dog. Then Drake album was For All My Dogs.
Yeah, see,
you know
I
what I'm saying?
don't really look past that. Like,
So,
I don't really.
But
My thought process is.
I'm gonna tell you. But with lyricists, you almost have to, because that's the greatness about rappers and lyricists, is that I'm still I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say it in a way where like it's still gonna be lyrical. I can't be okay. Everybody not gonna have the Tupac approach. You feel me?
What's the Tupac approach?
Tupac. First off, fuck that click that you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
he went on bad boy.
Fuck your wife, fuck you know what I mean? Like it's all of that. You know what I mean?
Fuck bad boy as a record label and anybody that's fucking with
You know what I'm saying? Versus Biggie, when he did Who Shot You, you ain't really know who he was talking about, but you knew he was talking about somebody. And the lyrics was hard. The lyrics was hard, but you just didn't know who he was talking about. So everybody got different approaches when it comes to like how they approach certain records, right? Now, or certain beefs or dissing. So I think the thing that kind of brought up the attention with Kendrick was the fact that he said, ain't no big three, it's big me. You know what I'm saying? Like that was.
So who would be considered a big three? You got what, Drake?
The song. Remember the song that's on the Drake album, First Person Shooter, with him and Cole. That's what Cole said. It's like, you know, everybody argue about who's the best three.
Right.
Is it what did he say? He said, is it Aubrey? Is it me, or is it Aubrey, K-Dot, or is it me? Like he said something like that, right? So Kendrick clearly heard that and was like, "Ain't no big three, it's big me."
Okay, makes sense.
Like I'm the only one. Like don't. And most people, and what people are saying is that Kendrick's response to that really wasn't really for Drake. It was really for. I mean, not really for Cole. It was really for Drake.
But why would Kendrick be beefing with them anyway?
Well, I don't think Kendrick's beefing with Cole.
I don't think he beefing with Drake.
Well, did you see the BET cipher that he did some years ago?
Let me you keep talking while I look it up. I got you.
Because people been saying that like the shots have been being thrown for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of shots that's been thrown. And then even people saying that like Drake threw shots on hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now. On For All My Dogs, they saying that was really about.
Let me see.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold up.
You said Kendrick. What was it?
BET cipher.
BET cipher 2013. Let's see.
Kick ass and then kick knowledge. I'm way more polished than 99% of the scholars you thought had graduated. I'm the master that masturbated on your favorite MC into the industry had wanted me assassinated. You either corny or an opportunist. I let you eat, now go back to church and still practice at communion. What are we doing? I'm about to crack the Da Vinci Code. Yeah, and nothing been the same since they dropped Control and tucked the sense of the rapper back in his pajamas.
Oh, okay.
Jokes on you, high five. I'm bulletproof, your shots have never penetrate. Pin a tail on a donkey, boy, you been a fake. I got my thumb on hip-hop and my foot in the back of your ass. Aftermath, get the last laugh. I serve like Master Jeffrey, jump on his curb, turn the shiny to a verb. If you let me, you know I'm a killer. I'm on your head, you know I'm a killer. The West Coast, Costa Nostra, under oath till it's over, you're over O's. So what the you up? She sucking, it's like when I want. You go and that's your boy.
So he keep going at him in this?
Cooking this up. I feel like some of y'all is hate. Quite frankly, your booty should thank me for grabbing it. Turn these hood racks to actresses. What a magic accidents never happen when murder's involved. Immaculate tactics, so follow me. If you need me, just call on me. I say, hold up, wait a minute. Your career ain't unless you got some Kendrick in it.
Hey.
So when he mentioned
That particular line, the tuck the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. Everybody knew he was talking about Drake.
and then when he mentioned control,
because the
'cause he
control
trolled-
verse, because Drake was the only one that felt the way about that control verse. Drake was the only one who said something about that control verse, like, oh, I really don't, like he wasn't feeling it. Like he didn't like the fact that, like why you have to say that. But everybody knew, like, Kendrick was just like, that control verse wasn't really a diss. It was just him saying, yo, like, I'm here to stay. Like, everybody's supposed to feel like they the best. Like,
because ain't Drake beefing with Metro Boomin?
Right. You see, so you see the
But
correlation.
he did an album with Future.
Right.
Yo,
But
these niggas is wild.
But here's the thing. Future loyalty is going to be the Metro Boomin first.
So why
that whole Atlanta thing? They going to ride with each other to the end. That's not going nowhere.
So why is Metro and Drake beefing?
Something about Metro saying something on Twitter, and then Drake responded and was like, and basically threw a sub out there and was like saying something about, you said something and then deleted it, and
that's light skin behavior.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Y'all can't be mad. That's light skin behavior.
Yeah,
because
you know what I mean. So
if I'm talking to somebody, I'm gonna address them.
Yeah,
like I'm gonna say their name because I need you to know. You know what I'm saying? Like. If I get it, sometimes people can be talking in general about a situation, right? It may be one that they're experienced or who their friends are going through.
Mm-hmm.
But if I really want somebody to feel that I'm talking about them, I'm gonna say your name.
But I also think too, it's also about like, it's like if you and me having a conversation. And what I'm saying is aimed towards you, then you know that I'm talking about you, right?
But also too, I think social media it go back to that social media versus real life. Like in our episode in season 1, social media amps a lot of stuff, and I realize it amps a lot of stuff. Not off top. This is off topic, but the solar eclipse happened today. Mm-hmm. Everybody was posting it. I don't remember it being posted as much in 2017. I remember we was at work. When the first, but it wasn't as big, people weren't posting it, and now all of a sudden, everybody's posting the solar eclipse. Like I feel like social media amps everything. Yeah,
I mean, because you have thousands and millions of people who can see the same content and repost. You're seeing reposting of the same content over and over and over again. Social media gives everybody a voice where they can have commentary now and say how they feel about a situation, right? So, yes, to your point, it is hyped up a lot. You got people who
say my name.
This one right here, man.
Yeah.
Yes, so you're right. So a lot of it is hype. And the thing about it, Kendrick is very quiet. Like, he gonna say what he gonna say rap-wise, but he ain't gonna go on and do no interviews and start explaining himself and breaking stuff down. He not about to do that. So really, it's all alleged. Really, in a sense. Right? Because to your point, like, it's like, oh, well, he really didn't say his name, so is he really talking about him? Now, clearly...
He could have been talking about Jay-Z. He could have been talking about anyone.
Now, with him saying that now Big Three, now him saying that, he could be just talking about how everybody, like for the new generation of the top rappers, people do say that, okay, out of the great rappers, the upper echelon rappers, Kendrick, or it don't matter what order. You could say Drake, Kendrick, Cole, or Cole, Kendrick, Drake. You can say, but either or, everybody knows that. Those three are like, when you talking about getting great bodies of music, selling records, they got lyrics, they got great content, they cover all bases. Those three guys are the ones, Cole, Drake, Kendrick. So, but the whole Big Three, no Big Three is Big Me line, that whole thing, people said that, well, that was kind of going at the first person shooter. Song that Cole and Drake did. Now, what Kendrick thought process was in responding to that. I don't know. You know, like why did he do that? I don't know. I mean, some people say that he might have felt slighted, you know, for them doing that record, you know, and Cole is his man. And, you know, you hop on this record with somebody who I got an issue with.
Do you think like these rap beefs,
because it's not real.
We're in our current state, contributions in my O-line contributions to hip hop. I put East Coast, West Coast, down South, Midwest. Right? Then I got Tupac versus Biggie, Nas versus Jay-Z, Drake versus
She's just so excited about these notes.
J. Cole versus Kendrick Lamar.
Like these notes is just like the color coding. She is really into these notes.
Yeah, I love it. So, do you think that these rap beefs are, I guess, like, of course they're contributing to hip hop, but do you think it's planned? Do you think it's like, okay, we see all the TikTok shit, we see all the
it could be.
Now we want to see some real shit, especially for our generation. Like, don't get me wrong, some of them songs, sexy. Y'all know I love Sexy Red.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to buy a Sexy Red album.
Yeah.
I'm not going to just see her. I'm not going to pay just to see her in concert. Like, she has to be with somebody in order for me to see it. Like, I just think Sexy Red is funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my ratchet side.
Yeah.
Ever since our first episode ever, we was talking about Pound Town, and that was last year in March. Look at her growth from last year, from Pound Town to fuck my baby daddy. Baby daddy.
Wow,
so, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I just...
I mean, here's the thing.
To me, it's like to me saying back and forth. I don't think he should apologize, but to see the back and forth is like a breath of fresh air.
So right. So here's the thing. That's what a lot of people are saying right now. They're like, "Damn, Cole, why'd you apologize, man?" Because at the end of the day, like your diss, the diss that he did do, okay, that was cool. Y'all little back and forth, like, and y'all really friends for real. It's kind of like it's like you and me playing ball together. Yeah. It's like, all right, I'm trying to get points over you. You trying to get points over me. But afterwards, we're gonna dap each other up. Okay, I'm gonna be hard on the defense. You're gonna be hard on the offense. Whatever, right? Like we balling to try to win. Like you're trying to win, dog. Like yeah, we're playing each other, but you're still trying to win. Like, yeah, like we're friends, but while we're playing this sport, we're trying to win.
Because a lot of times, a lot of, I apologize.
No, you good.
Drake fans are Kendrick Lamar fans. Kendrick Lamar fans are J. Cole. Like, I listen to all three of them.
Yeah.
Like, I listen to all three of them.
Did you hear what the crowd, when he said, like, when Cole was like, yo, like, how many of y'all love Kendrick? The whole crowd was like, ah. This is his festival, dog. This is his festival that he's doing. They could have been like, boo, based on what Kendrick did. But people know, I think sometimes we underestimate the fact that people are smarter than what we take people in today's world. Like, people know, like, at the end of the day, Kendrick didn't say anything in that song that was so malicious to the point where you like, damn, like, what's going on? It was like, that's what he do. Like, he gonna get his bars off and he gonna talk his talk like, yeah, I'm that guy, just as much as Drake can go back and forth and be like, yeah, I'm that guy too, right? So it's that. And I think people wanted to see those exchanges because those two guys are very great lyrically, like at what they do. You know what I'm saying? So now the only one who people assume that would take it personal and really feel a way about it is the light-skinned one. That's the one that everybody's like, okay, he might actually feel away. You know what I'm saying? It's Drizzy, you know, because he tends to feel away when people
talk about him.
You know, like instead of him,
he
like,
light-skinned.
Yeah, I mean,
he light-skinned.
You know? So I mean, granted,
he pokes his lips out when he takes pictures.
So I honestly think Cole really did what he did today, over the weekend, because he just didn't feel it. I don't think he's in the space of wanting to like even go back and forth with lyrics and like having to like kind of like talk down on somebody, whether that's his friend or not. I don't think he's just in that space. And even though we know that he could do it because his lyrically, he's sharp enough where he could go at anybody if he wants to, right? I just don't think that he's in that space, man.
I
Because
don't think he was talking down because a lot of these rap beefs they want to get personal. They want to talk about your kids. They want to talk about.
But he felt the way just about talking about Kendrick albums. And I think he felt the way because he actually didn't feel that way. I think because when he said about like the first album, the second album, and the third album, and this, I don't think he really felt that way. And that's what he said.
It went with the aesthetic. Like, okay, I'm gonna talk crazy.
Yeah.
So let me talk about some shit.
Yeah.
That's really gonna get a buzz. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think he felt that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I just think that overall, I think with all the noise of social media, I think that probably made him feel like, damn, am I really doing it because I want to do this or because
I want to
appease, or because I want to appease what everybody's saying, because that's all we've been hearing all weekend. What Cole gonna say? What Cole gonna say?
Because you remember
what Cole gonna say?
When J. Cole was first coming up, it was him and Wale.
Yeah,
like them two.
Yeah.
Before Drake really came.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about the double XL covers back in the day. I mean, those freshman class double XL covers, if you look at the one with Wale on it, and then if you look at the one with, I believe there's one with Drake on it.
Hold on, let me see.
I think.
Who was on one with Wale? He had Asher Roof.
Asher Roth. Yeah,
Asher Roth. And Charles Hamilton.
Wow, and all of them are non-existent.
Let's see. Kendrick was on 2011 with Big Crit, Meek Mill, Diggy Simmons, what's his name? Bass God YG,
who still has a career.
Twista. Mac Miller, Fred the Godson.
R.I.P. to Fred the Godson, because he died.
Yellow Wolf. Yeah, and Bass God Lil B.
Bass God Lil B. Now, out of that whole crew, and that's Mac Miller right there. R.I.P.
And
Mac
Side
Miller.
of Prince.
Oh, and Saha the Prince was up there. Okay. So Saha the Prince ended up writing for Kanye. Still got a career.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing great. Writing for Kanye. Rich. Mac Miller passed away. You know, Mac Miller had a great career too. YG is still
2012
doing great.
2012 was Future, Kid Ink, Danny Brown, French Montana, Macklemore, Don Tripp, Machine Gun Kelly, Iggy Azalea, Roscoe Dash, and Hopsin.
Wow. And look at where Future is now. So I get on people about this.
Where French Montana is.
And look at where French Montana is, right? I just had a conversation with my other homeboy, and I was saying, is it safe to say that when you think about Atlanta and you think about like the Mount Rushmore of Southern rap, you got to put Future up there?
Yo, 2013 was even crazy. Schoolboy Q, Trinidad James, Joey Badass, Ab-Soul, Logic, Action Bronson, Kurt Cobain, Travis Scott.
Wow.
Yo, to Joey Badass, I didn't even know he was on.
Yeah. Yeah. Joey Badass has been around for a brick, man.
He don't even look like him.
Nah.
Yo, these freshman class, like when you go back and look at it, like, damn, that shit's crazy.
Nah, Joey Badass, like, I gotta send you the record that really put him on, like, that made everybody be like, yo, like, who was him? Like his first mixtape was a classic. Like,
you wanna know what's so crazy? I've never heard a Joey Badass song.
What?
I fell in love with him as an actor.
What?
Yeah, like, I ain't trying to sound funny. It's not that I didn't choose to listen to him. It's just that he's not in my rotation.
No, yeah. No, I get it.
Like, for example, all right, so my top 5 is gonna be crazy, which is also in the notes. Like, let me see what I had in the notes. I'm so proud of myself.
And this is your top 5 of all time.
I got top 5, top 10. So not of all time, but in my top 5,
Currently, this is your current top 5.
My current top 5.
Okay.
Kevin Gates, Fabulous. Fuck is his name? Joyner Lucas.
Okay.
Who else I had? I actually had Meek Mill. I actually like him. Meek Mill, and it was somebody else. Oh, fuck. I had it. I didn't write those in my notes. I'm sorry. Damn, I'm trying to think. So I had Kevin Gates. Yeah, Kevin Gates, Joyner Lucas. Yeah, I can't even think of the 5th one that I had. But Fabulous is always going to be in my top 5.
A lot of people love Fabulous.
I'm sorry. I've been a Fab fan for years.
Yeah.
Not just, he fly as fuck, too. I ain't going to lie.
He been slipping lately, though.
But, yeah, I seen him. I was like, oh, Fab, this not you. But, yeah, Fab is definitely going to always be in my top 5. Like, I'm not a top 5 Jay-Z, Lil Wayne. Like, I like them, but they not in my top 5. Fabulous gonna always be in my top 5. Yeah. And I think also too, like a lot of people don't give Joyner Lucas a look.
Nah, Joyner Lucas is nice.
And he's like that.
Nah, Joyner Lucas is nice.
Like he's like that. His new album, I like it.
Nah, Joyner Lucas is dumb with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think also too, so for me, I always if I listen to you and I make a comparison to the original, then it's like, then it's hard for me to like go all the way there with you, right? So when I hear certain rappers and if they remind me of somebody, then I really can't put you in my top anything, because you just I feel like I'm listening to a carbon copy of somebody else. Now, Joyner Lucas, I like him. He's original. I just haven't gotten into his content. I just haven't gotten into his albums. But the songs that I have heard are great.
Yeah, I got a top 5 for DMV. I got Big Flock.
Okay.
Wale, Fat Trell, Young Mo.
Okay.
From Alexandria.
Okay. I heard about Young Mo.
I don't have a 5th one. I gotta find me a 5th one.
Okay.
But Young Mo, he's gonna always be.
So
even though Ant Glizzy exposed him as a sword fighter.
Oh shit.
But my cousin put me on to him. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And then Big Flock, because a lot of people don't give Big Flock credit for starting that drill shit down here. I
mean, yeah,
they don't give, to me, Big Flock is the one that started the whole drill thing out here.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
He started that.
Yeah.
And then have you heard his new joint?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Big Flock and Young Mo gonna always be in my top.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing about Big Flock, what I like about him too, is that he could really rap. Like, he could like, yeah. Like,
it's unfortunate that a lot of these rappers that are really good out here don't get the exposure that they need.
But I also think too, like him sitting down kind of slowed his trajectory.
You think so?
Yeah, because when you think about the trajectory where he was going before he got locked up, he was going. His name was ringing. That
was when he was also, because I remember when he was with Thrax.
Yeah,
and his
because my cousin went to school with all them, man.
Yeah, so
because they all went to Wise.
We used to book them all the time up Coppin, because at the time his manager went to Coppin.
Mm-hmm.
He don't fuck with his manager no more because he found out his manager, one, was stealing from him, and is a whole snitch. But so that's how I got to see him all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he was kind of like the face of Thrax.
Yeah.
And then the other dude, Lizzo, he was good too, but he wasn't generating like Flock was. So I don't know the breakup, but I could definitely see how Flock was outshining him.
Yeah.
And that caused the rift between them. And it's crazy, like all these rifts between people, because either one is better than the other or one getting more money than the other.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the unfortunate part that comes with the game is that you're gonna have those type of situations, and I mean, and honestly, if Big Flock had the right management, I feel like he would have been catapulted. If he would have had like management on a major level,
But see,
a Rock Nation type of management that could take him and put him in the right places in the right situations. Because the thing about it, with us DMV rappers, a lot of us, we just hear. Everybody, people can say what they want to say about Wale, and I'm gonna be on record saying this, but Wale is the biggest rapper from this area. And I know it's a lot of stuff going on right now with him and Meek Mill and all this, but I'm not speaking to people outside of DMV. I'm speaking to the people that's from here that seems to always spew a lot of stuff on Wale. I get it. I know it's some stuff that we know, that I'm not going to speak on. But at the end of the day, like you gotta give it to the man, and he opened up some doors, man.
Facts.
I mean, regardless of how you feel about him personally, dog. I mean, who from the DMV got?
Because truth be told, without Wale,
all these records, man.
Wale, it wouldn't be no museum.
Nah,
it wouldn't be no museum because he, shout out to Gary and Mo and all them from museum.
Yeah.
And G, they tell you like we used to work for Wale. You know what I'm saying? We used to style him and they invested.
Right.
And now they one of the biggest clothing lines. Now they in sports.
Right.
So and they show so much love. And so you're right. It kind of opened up a lot of doors for a lot of people.
I mean,
but
DC, we always been on sneakers, right? We always been the sneaker city.
Man, Wale had that hands down. I
hands down.
Remember when the copper phones came out?
Yeah.
I remember he came to a show we booked him for, and he styled it with a army fatigue fitted with an orange brim, orange words, orange W. I went and found that hat. And now they getting ready to re-drop the copper phone. I'm about to restyle it. I'm about to restyle it the same. I'm so serious. It was an army fatigue hat. And it had orange, and he styled the shit out that joint. And I went and found the same outfit. When the half cents dropped, I still got mine. Yeah. When the half cents dropped, I went and bought every shoe he had, I had and bought the same hat.
A lot of people don't know, like he brought the world into like our culture and who we are. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta give it to him, man. I mean, feel how you want to feel about him. I hear a lot of people talk about the DMV. Oh, he ain't from the city. Oh, he ain't from here. Oh, he ain't from here. Let me be on record as saying this. Most of these rappers have lived everywhere in the DMV.
So what's up? You gonna get your man on too that we talk about?
You know what? He's actually not available, but I'm going to call somebody right now.
Yeah, man. Get them in.
I'm going to call my cousin.
It should be able to.
Yeah, call him real quick.
Is it ringing? Because we tested this out a long time ago.
Yo.
Technical difficulty. But we trying to figure it out. Because we tested this feature before.
No, we definitely had.
There we go. Boom! Yeah. Hope he answers this time. Ring a ring a ring. You think he gonna answer?
I don't know. He might be.
Yo.
There you go.
Yo, you good?
Hey, real quick. Hey, look. You all right?
Yeah.
Hey, so look, I got you on the podcast, man.
Oh, snap, bro.
Yeah,
what
you
the
live.
hell?
Nice to meet you.
Hey,
What's
look.
good? How you
live.
doing?
I'm
Hey,
good.
look.
You live. Like we tested this feature out last year, and we actually are happy to put it to use. we actually have your phone call going through the speakers and the mic. So yeah, man.
Hey, look, I had to hit
This
you.
is fun.
I had to hit you right because we doing this episode on love and hip hop, and we talking about the situation with Drake and J. Cole and Kendrick and all that, and I had to call you real quick to get your opinion, and then we was talking about the DMV rap scene and all that. So I had to get your opinion real quick. I mean, I know you're probably busy running around, but I just had to get your quick input on the situation. You know what I'm saying?
All right, look, my quick input on the situation. I'm glad you asked me. Listen, so my quick input on the J. Cole Kendrick is okay. So basically, I feel like first off, I feel like this is a long time coming with the whole Drake Kendrick jump because the Pusha T and Young Money Cash Money jump was a long time coming too. So really, these are the two beasts they were gonna come at a head for a long time.
Right.
J. Cole just kind of caught himself in the middle because he decided to mention Kendrick in the song First Person Shooter. My whole thing about it is that, bruh, like, first off, if he was going to make the diss, I told the band this earlier. I was like, bruh, he shouldn't have recalled the diss, bruh. Like, at the end of the day, he could have just called Kendrick on the phone and then nobody would have known. They could have. I told the band, I was like, bro, he should have battled him on stage. He should have battled him at Dreamville and then apologized after they did it. Like after they went the whole 9, then apologize.
Or would I mean, it was tons of ways that he could have really handled that situation, but I mean, him recalling it like that was very. I mean, it was like it's almost like a dent in his armor, man. It put a dent in his armor, man. It really did.
And not even just that, but it was like, bro, like at first I was like, okay, I understand J. Cole's the type of person that would do this, but then after I started thinking about it, I was like, nah, but Kendrick dissed everybody on the Future song, so it's like you taking back off of your response that was like warranted, like that was like a good response.
Right.
Supposed to respond because he called you out.
Right. For sure. Absolutely. So do you think that this is going to hurt Cole's career anyway? I mean, I don't think it's going to hurt his career, but like, do you think that it's going to?
I feel like everybody's careers are fine. Like nobody's career right now is going to be hurt. Like I feel like everybody's career who's doing this. I mean, I also I'm too critical of rap, so I feel like I haven't heard anything that is like too freaking shocking to the point of like where 50 Cent did the Ja Rule. Like I haven't heard anything that's that crazy. And what I was saying to the band earlier though was Drake though, like okay, so everybody's against Drake right now. You get the whole like Future getting the alliance of people against them.
Yeah.
The Weeknd don't mess with them. Travis Scott now don't mess with him. Rick Ross don't mess with him.
Hold on, so
Future.
Not to cut you off, Rick Ross don't mess with Drake?
Yeah, Rick Ross done. Rick Ross say he off the Drake train too. Wow. Then Drake took Rick Ross baby mama somewhere and gave her some gifts or something in response because he was freaking. Yeah, this happened like last week.
Oh, he wild as shit. Drake is a menace.
so basically like just off of that, all the whole allegiance of the Civil War that they calling it, the rap Civil War. Yeah. I was telling the band, I was like, but I hate to be that guy, but like I like the Kendrick diss. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I like the approach. If I read it on paper though, it's still kind of boring. But then with the J. Cole diss, it's like that junk didn't have the oomph that the Kendrick diss had, and it's still the same problem.
Yeah.
And I was telling the band earlier, I was like, bruh, Drake got the opportunity to murk everybody if he just do one last thing. They will never be able to come back if he get Wayne out retirement and him and Wayne go at everybody. If him and Wayne go at everybody, they're gonna kill all of them. Nobody's gonna survive that.
That's true.
If Wayne go at Kendrick not gonna survive that. Nobody's gonna survive that. If Wayne go at these people, that's a wrap.
I mean, because Wayne is like triple OG when you talk about rappers. I mean, he's the upper echelon. You put Wayne up there with like the Jays and the Jada Kisses and all them. You put Wayne.
do you think Wayne would have to have a problem with all them just to do it, or he would just back his?
Nope.
So he wouldn't have a problem. He just like, fuck it, I'ma just diss everybody because you diss my young boy.
Exactly. He would just do it off of with Drake as my man. It's just like 50 Cent. When 50 Cent used to get in a beef, he'd take everybody in G Unit with him. Everybody in G Unit in the beef now too.
But I don't. But my only concern is I don't know if anybody's that loyal to Drake. I don't even know if Wayne would even put himself in that situation like that. I don't know if Wayne would put himself in that situation like that.
It's not even about that. I think the only reason why Wayne wouldn't do it is because he just feel like he all these people are children to him. It's like Jay and Nas. Yeah. Jay and Nas hopping in nothing. Jay and Nas ain't hopping in nothing because these are kids. Like they gonna let these kids do what they kids do.
Yeah.
Like let the children fight.
Yeah.
This their time. We had our
Yeah, for sure. All right, so on that note, so one more thing before I let you go. So we was talking about the DMV, right? And we was talking about like, you know, like with Wale, you know, his influences. We was talking about because Tiff said that, you know, like out of like her top 5, like she definitely got Wale in there. She got Big Flock in there. You said Young Mo from VA. Who else you said? And Fat Trail, right? So these are like her top 5 rappers, right, from the area, right? So like, what do you think is the one thing now, you know, like, cause we've been in this world, right? Like you're currently still in the world, like with your band and with your music and everything like that. So what do you think is what do you think that for DMV rappers, do you think that it's necessary for DMV rappers to blow up outside the area then come back, or do you think it's very possible for them to do it here?
Oh, you said what was the last question? Do you think it's necessary for people to blow up here first?
Or let me rephrase my question. Do you think that it's possible for DMV rappers to blow up in the area? Do you think that they all have to leave and do their thing and then come back?
Nah, man. I mean, people ain't doing that. People haven't done that in a while. I feel like the last time, I mean, and Brent told us, because the last person to really leave and blow up was Brent.
Yeah.
Like, Brent ain't a rapper.
Right.
Brent left and blew up because a DMV person needed him on the hook of a song, and that turned out to be a Grammy nominated hit.
All around me.
Yeah.
So, like, real talk, like, once you realize that like the internet rules everything, because you know in the rock world, I'm in the rock
social
world.
media just be
in the rock world. Because think about it, I'm in the rock world, bro. Like when the last time people heard a metal song, like they don't even know what that sounds like anymore. The only reason why half of this stuff is surviving is because of the internet. Yeah, and that's why the little free card people are killing it now, because they understand that. They understand like the YouTube, you don't need nothing but YouTube. Like with YouTube, University. You're just as it's crazy. Like look at Q the Fool. He got to work with Kenny Beats off of the internet.
Oh yeah, Q the Fool, my 5th one. Yeah, I'm glad he mentioned it. I can't believe I forgot
Q
the Fool.
Fool got to work with Kenny, and I'm like, okay, then look at all the people that I know that have blown up off the internet, like Matt McGee, like Micah Doom, like Black Fortune. Kilo.
Black Fortune.
Black Fortune. That's one of my favorite DMV rappers.
Oh,
period.
Man.
He's vicious.
Yeah, you. I might have to realign my five. Like Black. I can't believe I forgot them. Damn.
And Uncle John and freaking. Uncle John. Look at their. Look at the resurgence. Look at the resurgence of Odyssey. Look at Cicero. Odyssey. All this happened because of the internet. And real talk, where would Fat Trail be without the internet? Because after the Rick Ross thing,
oh my
he
God,
didn't have nobody on his.
You know who I'm still stuck on? You just brought up Cicero.
Yeah, Cicero, bro.
Yeah. I need to realign my 5.
That's why I told you I had to call my cousin, man, because he definitely gonna bring a different perspective to the situation, man. But yeah, I mean, so in hindsight, the whole leaving DMV, you don't have to, because the world is at your disposal on the internet.
Yeah, if you leave the DMV, you'll still be a nobody if you don't conquer the internet. You need to conquer the internet. If you don't never conquer the internet, you'll never be big right now. And that's what people need to understand. Like, it's not about going somewhere. It's about, okay, well, how many hours I'm gonna put in on TikTok? And they think that it's like some childish thing, but it's like, yo, like I seen that John transform. Like, yo, you know what's crazy? Here's my last thing to say, and then I gotta go because I'm supposed to be doing something. But listen, so listen, Shabuzi. Y'all know who Shabuzi is?
Nah.
Nah.
Oh man, I'm gonna blow y'all mind. So you know even my girl knows Shabuzi is. So listen, so literally, so a couple years ago, I was signed as a rapper because I was on some metal band stuff, and this metal label wanted a rapper. My cousin know the story.
Yeah.
He helped me make some of the songs.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I decided I was going to infuse like rock type, like guitars into
We was
trap beats,
basically doing the Rico Nasty before, kind of like
but
I forgot
Rico
about her.
Nasty.
and it wasn't going to be in a Rico Nasty approach. It was going to be an
Nah, it
Amigos
wasn't.
approach.
It was yeah.
It was going to be like a smooth like Migos type approach to like rock beats, right?
Yeah.
And the label didn't blow it up, but the dude who made my videos, he was like, yo, you know about this, you kind of remind me of somebody. It's this dude I know right now, his name's Shabuzi. And you know Shabuzi, he real low key. Almost like what's the put it in my pocket dude? Tabby Poday.
Oh,
Tabby Bonet.
Tabby
Put it in the
Bonet.
pocket.
Tabby Bonet. Yeah.
So I feel like Tabby Bonet, Bo Young Prince, Cammy Yada, all these people are like from the DMV and nobody know. Like nobody even knew Corday was from here. There's a lot of people like that, right? So there's a dude from here. His name's
forgot about Corday.
He's a dude from here. His name's Shabuzi, bro. Shabuzi back then was on some rap stuff. He was trying to do the SoundCloud rap, whatever. And then he got a major label hookup, and somebody was like, "If you do country, we'll sign you." And he real live like did a country song and got signed to a major, and nobody knew he was from the DMV.
Oh, I know
right?
who you talking about. I seen he came up in my algorithm, and I literally just looked him up, and he got this song that I fuck with. Yeah, I know. I didn't know that was his name.
And he's from here.
And Shabuzi just this year been doing country so long because he been doing it since that was 2019. He on the Beyonce album.
Yeah, I just seen it.
Him and Beyonce got a song on her album, and it say his name as the featuring artist, Shabuzi.
And he's from here.
And he's from here, bruh.
Wow.
And that's why I be telling you about like how the DMV is a magical place.
Yeah.
Like I could go on and on about like how the top metal guitarist in the world is a black dude from Silver Spring, and like
that's his
you know
song,
what I'm saying?
right?
Like
Annabelle.
yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's how I saw him on my algorithm. I like this song.
Wow, that's crazy. And he just
blew my mind.
And he's from here.
Yep.
Boom, mind blown.
Wow.
Yeah, mind blown.
But it's like, yo, but think about what we just said. Like, they don't even know that he from here because he blew up on the internet. He didn't need to go nowhere. He didn't need to be here and blow up. He didn't need none of that. All he needed was the internet. There's a few kids like that who like they be going to like Playboy Cardi route and they popping. Like one of them was on like Lyrical Lemonade with Cole Bennett. And they like from here. They're from the DMV. And everybody talking about the free car kids. I'm like, bro, we been. I mean, if anything, I like that they have something to do. Like I hope that they continue to rap and not kill or whatever. But my thing is, bro, we been past it. The DMV done got every type of music now. If you want pop, you go for Serena. You want rap, you go for everybody in the Uncle John lane. Everybody is like literally in their own lane and blowing up on the internet so hard. That nobody know that we like. For example, I was in the practice today because we practicing my band. You know, what I'm saying Hugh, we practicing. We about to perform this sold out show on Friday for some people from Germany because they came here and they heard about us on the internet. They want us to open the show. Right across from our practice space is a dude. He vibing to us because we cranking hard as mud, and then we vibing to him because his stuff sound tight. And it was Junie. I didn't even know it was Junie. Junie who be with Brent Fayos.
Wow.
He was in the same practice space.
Wow.
He's up. Literally, he's super up. Like he's so up. They selling out shows. They did Broccoli City last year. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's how many people it is now. it's so many people who just like understand. And honestly, what I can say about it, last thing I'm gonna say is, it all started because of Vine. Vine is what
Yeah.
made
The Vine era.
Vine is
Yeah, Vine. Yeah. Hey, look, that's a fact.
Do it for the
That's a
Vine.
fact. That's a fact, man.
ain't
That's a
gonna do
fact.
it.
Vine changed the game, man. It did.
It's sad that it went away.
Vine is what made the DMV understand that we have power in our comedy.
Because here's the thing. That's how I linked up with Primo. I linked up with Primo through McKinton because him and McKinton are best friends. So I linked up through them, and then that's how I was able to, because I would post my beats and they would comment, and then that's how I end up finding, Primo finding me or us finding each other.
Right.
And I started the relationship of, sending him joints. It all started from Vine, dog. Like, a lot of my relationships started from Vine, man. Like when it came to me, like, getting my beats off to different people all over. So you absolutely right, man. Well, thanks, Cuzzo. I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, man.
We definitely
no problem, man.
tap back in with you, man.
Thank you for gracing. Like I said, we still trying out this podcast thing and all of the features, and thank you for allowing us to utilize that feature to get your input and your expertise on this music industry, because you definitely just schooled me on a lot of stuff. I didn't even know, whole time you talking about him, I didn't even know who you was talking about until I went to his page, because like I said, he was on my algorithm, and I was just like, damn, this song crank.
Yeah.
And here it is. I didn't even know he from here.
Hey, Ollie, real quick, man. Plug your stuff in, man. Let everybody know, where they can find you. Let everybody know your handles and stuff, man. Before we get off the phone.
Well, I'm Ali, you know what I'm saying? They call me Ali Reza. The @ for me is ALIREZA301. But that's nothing. The band, though. The band is Hugh. HUE. Hugh that band. Like, Hugh that
Please
band,
go
bro.
support
Like,
Hugh. Hugh is the next thing. Hugh is the next thing. Trust me.
Yep.
Hugh
bro,
is
it's
the next
crazy
thing.
because I just be telling people what the genre is, and they just go look it up. Like, it's trap, rock, go-go.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally, I don't know how to even explain any more than that. Like,
you want to
we
hear
got
trap
shooters
beats. You want to hear trap beats with bounce beat and rock at the same time. Go listen to Hugh. Go listen to Hugh.
Like,
ASAP.
Like, this shit is popping off. We ain't even put the song out. The song come out May 1st.
Yes.
The song already popping. I don't know how to explain. I just want people to, like, look, give me an opinion. Just look it up, give me an opinion. Hugh that band, www.hugh.band, and Hugh that band on everything, like HUEDATBAND. And secret sauce is we got shooters from ABM on the first song, so they don't even know that yet. But
yeah, ABM be on my way. I grew up with them, the twins and all of them, man.
Yeah. Well, appreciate you, cuz. Thanks, man.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Hey, hit me up tomorrow, man.
All right, y'all.
All right, I got y'all.
All right, later.
All right, bye.
Man, that he know a lot, man. And I like what we did today. We coming to an end. Yeah, man, I really like that. Dang, I ain't even think about Rico Nasty.
Man. Yeah. Like, I mean, people really have to start putting some respect on the DMV's name when it comes to artists, man. When it comes
we got a lot of talent out there. From basketball to football. We are a
multicultural, multidimensional. We are not one dimensional at all. We have a lot to offer here, and that I think that's the biggest thing about this area, man. And granted, we probably could this topic because there's so much going on with hip hop right now. But I'm glad that we kind of ending it talking about the DMV.
I like Drake though, but I'm sorry we gonna talk about. I like Drake, but I just can't believe he's a menace, bro. I thought 50 Cent was a menace. This motherfucker is a menace. He really took Rick Ross' baby mother out.
Man, they said he had her at the concert, everything, man.
Yo,
I know.
That's like when 50 Cent keep calling his baby mother little sex worker. That shit be taking me out. He like, I ain't know you was a little sex worker. You little sex worker. You ain't see the post he did when he was on Nicki Minaj tour.
Yes.
And he talking about, he said, I rap for these girls. And then he said, I took my jacket off and slapped the little sex workers with my jacket.
Man.
Yo.
Hey, look, ridiculous,
so,
man.
one more thing before we get out of here, right? Since we're talking about hip hop and culture. You know, unfortunately, the allegations and stuff are still going on about, you know, Diddy. We all know R. Kelly is locked up. Here's my question. With everything going on, I've heard people say, I'm not supporting them. And I'm like, you know, that's kind of hard to not support them.
It is.
Because they've written for a lot of people.
Yeah.
They still got writers' credits on some of them songs you jamming to. So, how, I guess, people say they're not supporting. How do you not support people? But what's crazy is it's not just them. It's just them being exposed. But this industry has a lot of them.
Yes, man. And here's the thing, right? Okay. Since we going there, I've heard wild things about Trey Songz.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, wild things. As far as how he handles women. As far as like privately.
Like you said.
Like privately.
They want Chris Brown to be him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the reality of it is that some people can't separate the person from the music. Me personally, I can. I don't fall into that whole like pressure of social media and just in the social pressures of people like, oh, like I can't hear his music the same anymore. Dog, I mean, I done had sex to R. Kelly music. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Like I mean,
I was just jamming the Honey, you know Love. I mean, give me that Honey Love. On the way, I was just jamming to that, bro. Like,
I mean, come on, man. Are you kidding me? I mean, look, I'm 40 years old, right? You what, 36?
Yes.
Yeah. So
yes, I am.
So we are old enough to come from an era where like you made playlists for like your girlfriends, right?
Understandable.
Or your girlfriends made playlists for you, right?
The little mixed CDs that says
you
love talk
Come
number
on,
one.
And I guarantee you, on that playlist, R. Kelly had at least 5 songs on there.
He definitely did.
You know what I'm saying? And
if not 6.
And those songs definitely if they didn't get you in that space, they definitely got your girl in that space. So to like sit here and be like, the music don't have no value now. I just think, you know, people got to stop with that, man. Because at the end of the day, it's just like, it's like clothes, right? It's like, dog, I don't necessarily know all the details of how our clothes is being created, but I like what I like.
Facts.
I like what I like,
if
dog.
If it look good, I know I can.
I'm not about, dog, because here's the thing.
Make that joint fly.
Yeah, you know, like, so I'm not going off the deep end or like, oh, well, they got, you know, like, this clothes is made in a factory where they got kids as slaves and stuff like that. Dog, like, look, so, like, it's so many people's hands dirty, dog. I cannot, like, so because I purchased the shirt, now I'm contributing to that, or because I still want to listen to R. Kelly. What you trying to say that I support a child predator or whatever? Like, no, dog, it's not that.
I was going through his album list.
I just like the song. That's it.
Let me tell you how
I can't just like the song.
Let me tell you how people weren't paying attention back then, right? Hold on. Let me see. I was going through 12 Play, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got a song called I Like the Crouch on You. This came out in 1993. Y'all wasn't worried about it in 1993. So why is it a big deal now?
Yo.
I swear to God, like, look, he got a song called I Like the Crouch on You. When I read this shit last night, I thought I was tripping.
Damn, and it was on 12 Play, and 12 Play was like deemed as like a classic album. That's like his.
He got a song called "I Like the Crouch on You." Like, what the hell? But look, I ain't about to take up no more time. I definitely enjoyed the show. This was outside of the argumentative episode we had.
Yeah.
I like this one. I wish MP was here, but he'll be with us next time, people. Other than that, man, like, let me check my notes, make sure we hit everything. Got one thing.
What?
When did you fall in love with hip hop? I took it back to the brown sugar.
Oh, not
days.
the brown sugar question.
When did you fall in love with hip hop?
Oh, let's see here. I fell in love with hip hop. I had to be. I had to been about. It was like when me, my aunt Khalida, and my older cousin, we used to watch Video Music Box at
The
my
box.
grandma's house.
I used to burn that shit up.
Yeah.
I had like almost $300, and then look, my grandma was like, what is this? I don't know. Lying like shit. But
And my mother was a huge Big Daddy Kane fan. So I used to hear Big Daddy Kane a lot in the house. So I want to say it was probably like Big Daddy Kane, Ain't No Half Stepping. And then when I started, that song kind of like was the song for me. And that was the 80s, and I was a baby, but I still remember that. And then with me being around my cousins and my aunt, who's 10 years older than me, she's the youngest aunt out of all 7. She was big on hip hop too, because they all graduated like 93. So they that class.
so they graduated around the year R. Kelly put that "I Like the Crouch on You" out.
Basically.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. Basically. So I want to say, yeah, I mean, for me, it was definitely like, hearing Biggie for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Big Daddy Kane, Biggie, all that stuff, all them all that early stuff in the late 80s, early 90s. For me, that was my time where I really fell in love with hip hop, and I was addicted to it.
I fell in love with it. I remember we was in I was in my dad's car. My dad kind of put me on a different genres.
Yeah.
Reggae, hip hop, R&B, all that, right?
Yeah.
Jazz. I fell in love with it. We was in my dad's two-door green Honda. This was a stick shift with beige interior. The first song I can remember was P-Rock, CL Smooth, A Reminisce.
Oh, man.
That was the
classic.
first song. And my first rap album I've ever bought was Missy Elliott, Misdemeanor.
Wow. That's like 96.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's like 96, 97. And that's so let me ask, so I got a question, and then we could go ahead and finish this out. What is your favorite year in hip hop music?
90s.
But just 90s though?
90s.
Okay.
90s. Don't get me wrong, the 2000s, but 90s.
90s for me too.
90s.
90. If I have to be particular, I'm gonna say 94 and 96.
The DMX, the Jay-Z first album.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't knock the hustle.
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
Good stuff, man. I mean, great stuff.
Everything. 90s.
Yeah. 90s was the 90s. And to be honest with you, I think that's another thing too. Like when we decide to do that thing that we was talking about for the people, I think that should be the soundtrack of the environment.
90s.
Should be.
I like that.
Yeah, that should be the soundtrack of the environment. Should be just all of that.
So, but we're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
But hopefully the video is still going. Hold on, before we leave, I want to make sure because I gotta say something afterwards. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, it's still recording.
He's still going. So I can finally say this. So I'm gonna put this joint over on YouTube. So make sure you like, click, and subscribe, and that way we can continue to bring more content. I like that, man.
Yo, so yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Your boy C Porter. We missing MP, but it's cool, man. He'll be back again.
I'm Bigg Tiff. Bigg Tiff.
Bigg Tiff. C.
Bigg Tiff.
Porter. You know, we definitely going to. Oh, and don't forget, follow us on Instagram, our handle. Make sure y'all support. We got a lot of stuff going on. We probably going to have some more news for y'all later on towards the end of this season. Some things that we got going on. So, yeah, we appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it, man. Y'all
Thank
be blessed
y'all.
out here. Have a great rest of your week.
Peace.
Representation, the evolution, that is me. No conspiracy, no supremacy. Just consistency with more relativity. Preaching to the choir like I got a ministry. I'm not an average rapper, solidified by actors that play the role of trappers. I represent what matters. Don't get your dreams shattered trying to act like you the master. I've been golden with the flow, I used to rap faster. I'm the true and living, all on whack flows forbidden. In the world of dead minds, I'm a mortician. No physician, but my words can serve as prescription.